Can you raise up your hand if you're an introvert? Introverts. You are shy, you don't want to be in front of people, you just want to do behind the scenes stuff. Brilliant. I'm just going to show you today that it's possible for you to make money on YouTube even if you are an introvert. You make this money using what we call faceless channels or list channels. But before I go into that, I'll just give you a brief background about myself. I grew up in Zimbabwe, and when I was growing up, my dad was a teacher. So I was very contentious from a very early age. When I was about 16, I went to boarding schools. I did my A-level in boarding schools. My daddy, when I was 16 years old, he would say, I don't want to see you washing dishes or cooking. I just want you to study. That's all. We were forbidden, me and my sister. When I came to UK, it was very new environment. I came to UK in 2002. Just like the rest of us, I had my small suitcase and a very big dream. I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be super rich. I didn't want to be ordinary at all. So I said, what can I do in this country? How come some people are very rich here? How do they do it? So that time, early 2002, there was no Facebook, no one to follow and find out. So one day I got a prospectus through my door from the University of Northampton, and I just looked through it. Then I saw a degree in entrepreneurship. I said, this is it. This is how I'm going to be rich. So I applied for that course. I was taken on that course. I started it. I passed it very well. But I couldn't start a business. Academics, the way they teach what they don't do. So, and they will not have blueprints to show you step by step how to do it. So I finished with a distinction in my business entrepreneurship degree. And I was offered, I immediately qualified for a PhD, but I was in a relationship and I got married. Now I have 3 children. So I didn't pursue the PhD, but I was given a position as a graduate tutor. I was supervising third-year students with their dissertation. So I worked at the University of Northampton doing that. After that, I worked for Santander in admin, and I also worked for the council, and I worked for other commercial companies as an administrator. But in 2021, my youngest child, she was diagnosed with leukemia. And at that point, I just knew that for me at that time, it was like an end to my career. I was just that there's no way I could have a 9 to 5. That was something that I didn't want growing up, to be a stay-at-home mom. I always want to be somebody who is making her own money, somebody with a very good career. But my daughter was very sick, and I was in hospital with her for some time. But I stayed, when I was in that hospital, there was a young boy across my daughter's bed. I would just call him Charlie because, data protection and those stuff. He had cancer, but every morning, Charlie would set up his laptop, sit with his mom or with his dad, and do assignment. And when you look at him, there was no fear in him, like, what is gonna tomorrow be like. He would study, he would do that. And I was saying, why am I procrastinating? So I decided to pursue with my YouTube. I did a lot of research on YouTube. I wanted to know in detail how it works behind the scenes, what makes a video viral, how do you automate it, how do you gain subscribers if you're new to it. So I was taking notes, I was writing down, and by the end of that 6 months in hospital, I had written this book. So it's available on Amazon, but I prefer giving it for free for people who decide to join on my course. YouTube automation. I run this program. I normally do Zoom calls on a Monday. They last about an hour. It's a 12-week program. I show people in a group coaching call how to monetize, how to optimize YouTube effectively. Optimization is just like how to do the keywords correctly, how to do the SEO, the titles, the tags, how to pick the titles, and what tools you can use to find topics that can be viral. So my goal is to help my students create highly visual appealing content, thumbnails, because there are only 3 steps in creating a successful channel on YouTube. 1, you have to discover your niche. Number 2, you have to create high quality content. Outstanding content. You know, there are 91 million accounts on YouTube. So for you to be visible, for you to be discoverable, you have to be good at your craft. You have to be outstanding. So that's what I teach. The 3rd step is engagement and growth. How to engage with your audience, comment, like, share. You have to be there, and you have to respond very quickly to any comments on your video or so that people know that you really care about your stuff. Putting hashtags in your description, putting keywords in your description and in your titles, so that those people who don't know you personally can find you. Step 4 is monetization and growing. The best thing to do this is through collaborations. If you know someone who is a YouTuber, ask them to do a joint video with them, so you'll be introduced to their audience and you tap into their audience, and also they will tap into your audience. So we are talking about define your niche. You might say, how do I know which one is my niche? First of all, I'm gonna just share it quickly. First of all, you have to look like in your family. Like in my family, most of my sisters, they all have masters, they're teachers. So like my family, I know that my niche is something to do with teaching. But you can find out, like, from our family, what are we known for? What do we do? That's how you can quickly come to find out, to discovering your niche. Or you can look at a national level. I'm from Zimbabwe. What are Zimbabweans known for in this country? Healthcare. So that will be the fastest way for you to find, like, where to be. And there are 4 major niches for any business: health, wealth, relationships, and happiness, something to do with luxury. So those are the 4 major ones. So you can just find which one will align with your interests. And once you have clarified your niche, you need to create your audience avatar. Like, you have to have an image in your mind. How do my typical subscriber look like? You should be able to visually describe them, their age, their gender, their marital status, their income, their interests. You must have all that in detail, so that when you have just a few seconds, you can identify, I think that's going to be my audience. I think that one, like when you're in a crowd. You have to look at your competition as well, and you have to differentiate your content. So why would someone go to your channel and not the other? Demand is a good thing. When there's a competition, like I said, there are 91 million accounts on YouTube. It's a very good thing. That means there's a lot of interest on YouTube. Do you know that YouTube is the 2nd largest search engine after Google? It's 6 times bigger than Instagram, and it attracts 1 billion views a day. So that's a lot of traffic. So if your content is really, if you are really passionate about your content, take time creating visually appealing stuff, you'll get traction to your channel. market research. Just look up at people in your niche. What are they doing? What are they talking about? And you get ideas from there as well. So when you're on YouTube, um, people are at two sides of a spectrum. It's polarized. People might be looking for pleasure or they are in pain. They are looking for a solution. You need to target those people who are in pain and position your channel to solve a problem. So your YouTube video, each and every one of you YouTube video is like a painkiller. It must, like, after watching that video, somebody feels like you have actually solved their problem, you have actually healed them in a sense. You must formulate a bold promise, like someone should know from the right start what they are going to get from the video and what are they going to gain. So you need to target their frustrations. You really need to speak into their frustration. People are coming there because they're frustrated, they're in pain. So you would need to say, if you are frustrated with this, I'm going to show you this. If you are tired of this, I'm going to show you this. So, or if you are fed up with that, I have a solution for you. You need to know your why and craft a unique angle. This is where you create your competitive advantage. It's very important to have unique content that is unique to you. That's how you develop your brand. I was telling you that you don't need to show your face. I know that some of you might have questions about how can I start a YouTube channel without showing my face. I'm gonna just show you about 50 YouTube niche ideas. These are some of the niches that you can go into that you really do not need to show your face. Like animal facts, you can go on places like Upwork or Fiverr, and somebody, you can give them your script. You have created this script with AI. You can give them that script. They can do the voiceover for you, like you're interested in pets or dogs or whatever, and then they can do all your videos for you. Book summaries, you might need your face there. Business as well, you don't need your face on a lot of business channels. You can do animation. Archaeology, the same. These are like explainer videos. Car, celebrity, comics, cryptocurrency, economics, in engineering, fighting. Food, you might need your face there. Gaming, geography, you don't necessarily need your face. If you are doing geography, you can just like be doing a voiceover but showing the facts, or you can actually do animations. Animations are hot and they are actually attract quite a lot of subscribers. You can do languages, life hacks, luxury. There's a guy called Mr. Luxury there. He's doing really well. And he talk about luxury brands. You can go into the make money online. You can talk about trending movies, personal finance. You don't necessarily need your face. That's another niche that you can do animated video. Psychology as well. You can actually outsource this work in psychology. Go to Upworks, give your script to someone, they record a voiceover about it, and then you'll be uploading them. And relationship as well, you can do the same thing. Scary ghost stories and stuff like that. Those are some of the niches you can go into. Yeah, so I run what I call the YouTube automation package. This will be a 12-week program. I have a curriculum for it. I have 12 video lessons, but I'll be doing it live on Zoom every Monday at 12 in a group session, maybe 3, 5 or more people in that session. So you won't be left behind. I'll reveal everything that I know about YouTube, and I'm sure Tendai can testify to that. In phase one, these are the lessons. This is the lesson plan. Phase one, you learn how to identify your true passion, exploring popular niches, assessing audience demand, and phase two is about crafting unique content. So in these lessons, we have got 3 lessons in that. It's crafting compelling video descriptions, coming up with 33 video ideas, and content planning. I call it the 33 rule. Why it's so important if we are batch creating our content. The first 33 videos, you create them, you load them into YouTube, and then you schedule them. Why we do that is because we want to let the algorithm know that we'll schedule them to release one video per day, so that every day you would have, once you finish creating your first 33, every day you now releasing a video. And that will let YouTube know that you are treating this as a business. It's not just a hobby. And phase 3 is about engagement and growth, audience interaction. I'll share with you some tips, some strategies to grow your audience, collaborations and cross promotions. Lesson 9 is making data-driven decision. I'll show you how to read the analytics in YouTube and what they mean. Lesson 10 is understanding the YouTube algorithm and analytics and monetization strategies. So how do you make money on YouTube? Is through ad revenue, like through the ad memberships, merchandise, you can sell your t-shirts, and affiliate marketing, sponsorship, and stuff like that. I'll also show you the last lesson. It's Midjourney AI, how you can create visually appealing images using Midjourney. You can use these images to create your thumbnails, or also you can use it in other online businesses. Like you can sell these images on Etsy, or if you want to decorate your house, you can create vases and paintings and stuff like that. They actually quite sell well. I've been checking on Etsy. When you learn to craft this, I've seen them being sold like some £83 or so per image. So if you join today, you get 12 lessons there. The value $9.97. I'll help you come up with 5 very appealing channel names. You have our curriculum, you have a members portal, and I will help you write out your YouTube about page, and your social. I will update your social media about page as well, so that everything is professional. I have a lot of templates and step-by-step checklists. I'll give them to you as well. You will have over the shoulder channel setup, so I'll help you set up your channel from scratch, and we'll have weekly and monthly task trackers. All these are a part of the bonus package: SWOT analysis, how you can see your strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, the threats, task tracker, and module checklist, things that will help you keep on track so you finish the program on time. I have also the YouTube automation bundle, which is there. That will help you track your habits, track your topics, what you have done, what you haven't done. So these are part of the bonuses. 30 editable thumbnails, free channel art. I'll do your channel art for you, or outsource it for you. You get 33 video ideas, so you don't have to worry like what I'm gonna talk about, and the scripts as well. 5 channel names, curriculum, members area. My very first client was Pam. Pam is a 6-figure earner. She just got an award for being in the 6 Comma Club with Russell Brunson. She was my very first client, and she was absolutely delighted about the program. I've got Eunice there. Eunice, she runs a construction firm. She builds very large complexes, and she takes a lot of video when she's doing her work, and she's got a YouTube channel. And Monica as well. I've worked with Monica. So all the things that I've talked to, the value was coming to 2,462. But if you join today, this program is about £1,000. But if you really want to be on the program, but you want to be on installments, we can talk about that as well. Thank you very much.